Well, welcome back, and welcome back to Running Solo with Frankie. Now, if you haven't, it's all about demand gen, solo founders trying to automate with AI and all sort of topics like that. Now, you remember in the previous video, I talked about pre-sales, and I built this app using um, retail. And if you go into the retail as well in the app, you can simulate conversations. It's really important from a pre-sales that it's 24/7, right? So I can test this right now and just say,
Hello, this is Chloe from GTM Sprint. How can I help you today?
"Hi, Chloe, can you tell me about Frankie?"
Absolutely. Frankie is the founder of GTM Sprint. He's a highly entrepreneurial, data-driven marketing and demand generation leader.
Oh,
He's helped launch
can I have a meeting with him quickly?
Yes, you can book a quick meeting with Frankie. Just go to meet.gtmsprint.run. That's met.gtmsprint.run. Pick a time that works for you and confirm your details. If you'd like, I can also help you find a slot right now. Would you like to share your preferred date and time, or would you rather book directly on the site?
So I programmed that, and it does, I've set up a calendar so people can have the both choices. Nevertheless, this is just an example. Now, that conversation does cost money there. So if you go into your pay as you go, you can see there's that the cost, I think they'll cost 9 cents. Not a big deal, but it's cheaper than a pre-sales person, a pre-sales agent, or SDR. Nevertheless, if I go back to Google Ads Studio, they actually have a plugin that you can build. And so we're going to experiment building this, and it's pretty much free. You just pay for your data, I guess. And what I was thinking is, this would be this site that I'm looking at right now, and you can either build it for yourself, sell it for as a side gig, but it's all about how you can use free tools as much as possible to do this. Now, I was trying to update my filter. And all I know is Omni Pure filter, and that's all. I don't know how to basically find this on the site. Of course, I can search for it, but it's overwhelming. You can see, well, how do you know if I'm setting up? What I wanted to do is saying, and what if I built an agent that would look at this site and analyze it, and then I can talk to it and just give me the information I need, and and I will ensure that sort of important elements, same day delivery and before one, all that sort of stuff is taken care of. So that's what I want to build. Let's build it. Let's build it today. Let's get into Google AI Studio. Of course, we need a prompt for it. So let's do that. Okay, I just typed this in. So what I said here is you're a pre-sales agent. I try to look at some of the value propositions, some of the products that have the value proposition being same day, and that's pretty important if they could decide. So let's so that's all I'm going to do and see what happens with that, and build it out, and hopefully I can actually talk to it, and it gives me, and I'll test it today to see how effective it is to extract insights from the site, and also help me essentially buy that filter, even though I have, but like I said, to have this, you can either sell this service if you're a solo founder to other plumbers, electricians, as a plug-in service, or just a voice service that you can help as a pre-sales, or you can add it to your site. So it's a 24/7 like this I've done there when using retail. Of course, Retail AI has more sophistications where you can customize the background noise. I'm sure you can engineer that into the prompt as well. How many calls you want? Do you want to have a coffee background? You can have it connected to other automations and so forth, right? So that's it's not a, it's just highlighting you can create a minimal viable product. And here we go. So this created. Let's test it. Hi. Hi, can you help me find a filter?
Hello. Yes, I can definitely help with that. To make sure you get the right filter, could you please tell me your fridge brand and model number?
It's actually under the sink filter, and I think it's called Omni Pure. Do you have that?
We specialize in filters for fridges. To find the correct one, could you please provide the brand and model number of your fridge?
It's Samsung RS21. Wow.
Thanks. I found a couple of options for Samsung. We have the original Samsung DA29-00003G and a high-quality replacement generic. Do you prefer an original or a replacement filter? Did you want to know more about one of those?
A replacement filter. Let's go for the replacement filter.
The replacement filter for Samsung is the water filter for fridge generic version, which is a high-quality alternative for the DA29-00003G, and it's at a fraction of the price. Is that the one you're interested in?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
The replacement filter is $39. Would you like to add that to your cart?
Yes. Go for it. Yes, you can add to the cart. Hello, you still there? Well, I'm going to stop there. Well, at least we got that far. That's pretty good. It actually found the filter. It called it up. It looked at the price. And of course, I'm going to go back and prompt it. But pretty amazing. I did this in, what is it, less than 5 seconds. That's 5 minutes, right? My prompt is there. I can talk conversations. So what I can do is just continue to update this. Before you start, say, hi, I'm Sam. How can I help you today? I'm going to add that in. So you can continue to refine and build this out, right? And so as you test it, you build it, and then once you're ready, and in previous videos you've seen, I can deploy that to my own Google Cloud. It's a pretty amazing to have this ability for natural language, not just literally typing things in and getting feedback, refining. It's like, imagine if you have a minimal viable product and you're constantly getting feedback from your customers. You can actually do this on the fly. on the go, right? Get feedback and update things. Get feedback, update these things. It's pretty amazing to see. It actually, what's interesting, it actually picked up the, I don't know about the images, but it picked up, it called up the results, right, with more details on it. That's pretty impressive. Again, this is just, in less than 5 minutes. Could you imagine if you were to build this yourself, of engineering team, the cost, and that's pretty impressive to have this sort of facility. Everything else is pretty much, like I can actually introduce, everything's there. Like they even picked up the right color theme, blue being water related, right? Okay, let's see. Honestly, just one more test and see what happens here.
Hi, I'm Sam. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sam. I'm looking
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for a filter for my Samsung RS21.
I couldn't find any specific matches for Samsung RS21. Could you please provide the full model number for your fridge?
Well, how about just all Samsungs? Can you show me all Samsung's filters?
We have two popular options for Samsung. The original Samsung DA29-00003G and our high quality replacement.
Look, the whole idea is, you see that I can continue to refine and continue to update my app, and to the point where I'm very happy with it. But the point here really is you have a pre-sales. You can make it as complicated or simple as you want. Mine is quite simple. Actually, it's not that simple. It does some back-end bookings and email confirmation stuff. But if, depending on the business you have, if you want to prototype something, you can quickly build something, as you saw, where was my agent? Right there, and it concludes this pretty, I didn't even ask for the script, but it does the script for you. So there you have it, a quick video on how you can use Google AI Studio on one of the supercharge apps, which in this case, we played around with the conversation voice app. Amazing, isn't it? Again, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll continue to build them for you. Or this is all about entrepreneurship, building, helping you guys automate and use AI as much as possible in your operations. Until next time, bye bye.